All right, right out of the bat, this sounds fucking creepy to me. Video doorbell. Will insert dinging sound. What does that mean? I was supposed to fucking insert ding dongs? All right, let's do it again. I can do this. There we go. Doorbell sound. This is like Donald Trump announcing he's running for president. Doorbell sound effect. Did you mean doorbell, all one word? Of course I did. Let's see if I can do this correctly. All right. Hey, everybody, video doorbell. Let's do that again. Oh, I'm adding all kinds of layers to the podcast here. Hang on a second. It's got to it's got to reload here. Hey, everybody. I'd like to take a little bit of time to talk about video doorbell. What is video? Oh, that was the shit. Video doorbell. This is the sound of a package being delivered or friends coming over for dinner. But it's also the sound of someone planning to rob you blind. Jesus Christ, that took a left turn, didn't it? Over 95% of home break-ins happen during the day. And, all right, who is it? What's going on here? Oh, I think I'm stuck on one of those YouTube loops where they just keep playing the doorbell. Well, I think it works with the copy. I'm going to keep it. Anyways, and burglars almost always start by ringing the doorbell to see if someone's home before pillaging your possessions. I guess that's a fancier doorbell. Oh, I like this music too. With Ring Video Doorbell, you can see and talk to anyone at your door from anywhere in the world using your smartphone. Hi. I'm Bill Burr. What's happening? Is this a DJ party? Okay. I think we're having a fire alert here. Okay, back to the copy. Ring's advanced motion detection alerts you, even if someone doesn't ring the doorbell. It's like a caller ID for your home. You know, millions of people suffer every year and they don't have a video doorbell. Please share a personal story or how this could help you or someone you love. Hey, will you share a fucking personal story, you cunt? Isn't it enough I'm reading your copy? I don't know anybody who has a video fucking doorbell. How does that work for you? There's your story. You like another one? I'm sorry. Instilling Ring takes minutes, and it works with either your current wiring or a built-in rechargeable battery. Put your mind at ease and protect your home and your parakeet with the video doorbell. Time Magazine named one of the top 10 gadgets of 2014. Sure, it'll kill more porpoises because eventually you have to throw out the wires and they will end up in the ocean. But right now, my listeners get the Ring Video Doorbell for only $174. That's $25 off the normal price. Still kind of expensive, though, you know. Fucking house comes with a doorbell already attached. You're still making payments. Anyways, go to ring.com/Burr now. Protect your home and have peace of mind with Ring. Go to ring.com/Burr for $25 off. Once again, that's ring.com/Burr.
All right, whistling in the bathroom. What the fuck is up with dudes whistling in the men's room? They walk in whistling away, take their piss, wash their hands, dry off, and leave. And the entire time, they're fucking whistling. Why? It's weird. Knock that shit off. Do you know why they do this? I would say that they're already a douchebag who walks around whistling. And when you go in there, the acoustics, the sound, it's like singing in the shower to them.
Yep.
And I think people who whistle in general are really like they're in their own fucking world, because you can't, you're not just picking up on how fucking annoying it is.
Right. Especially like when you're just in a group of people that you're strangered in, you know, like that situation. But some people, I think, might be just happy that they're going to be touching themselves.
Oh, so that's why he's happy?
I don't know, man.
He's maybe going to go in there and see some dicks.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a different angle.
hey, all right. I'm like kind of like stepping like a, hey, all right. I'm happy about this decision I made. I'm in the men's
Taking my
room
dick
and,
out.
Yeah, man, they're gonna be touching my dick, and this is gonna be great. Hey, da 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 da. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That could be what's going on. But I
used to work in a warehouse, and there was a guy that could whistle really well, but he'd do it, and he'd wait for like guitar solos that would come on the radio, and he would only whistle like 3 or 4 notes, but he did it every fucking day in the exact same register. Like, he'd wait till the guitar solo got up to a certain point. He would always whistle a couple of fucking notes. And I think he did it for about 6 months before I finally just looked at him. I go, why do you always do that? And he was like, do what? And I was like, whistle with the fucking guitar solo. It's like, you know.
Did he even know he was doing it?
No. And he had this. No, and you know, I felt bad after I said it because he was absolutely stunned. Like, he had no idea. Like, dude, what? He was looking at me like, dude, like I thought we were friends.
I had to break a habit.
It was classic me back then.
I had to break a habit a while back from years ago that I didn't know I was doing that was annoying people. And that was like this real shriek through my teeth. Like one of those
Jesus,
things.
don't ever do that again.
No, I'm not. I broke myself of it, but I wouldn't know I was doing it, and I would do it in like either not awkward, like, or some nervous situations or something, or like thoughtful situations, and I wouldn't know that I was doing it. Like, I would fall into like a stare. You ever fall into like a stare where you just can't, like, you just fall out, and you're like, and I would go, and I don't know what I would do. And people would, you know, finally somebody close enough, your friends are close enough that are just like, dude, would you say? And you're like, and then you hear it enough times where you're like, all right. And then I consciously broke it. I don't do it anymore, which is great. I mean, it's been a long time.
There you go.
It's been a long time.
Everybody should do that. You ought to be able to walk up to that guy in the men's room.
Yeah, and be like,
dude, are you even aware that you walked in here whistling? No one wants to hear it.
Yeah.
There's always that guy, too, that, like, the old guys fart when they piss. It's fucking hilarious. They just fucking go in, they just... They just have, like, those ones. And they don't even smell. It's like it's so loud, it eats up the smell. You ever notice that?
The noise of it just eats the smell. Dude, that's hilarious. Oh, my God. All the time. Especially, like, at airports. You know what I mean? Like, when you're ducking in at, like the terminal and you know you got there early and you're like, all right, I can go in there and have a nice little just, take my time in the restroom. And then you're just in there and you're trying to relax because you know you can take your time. And then it's like... And there's like sometimes there's like 2 guys doing it.
And they just, those guys just don't even give a fuck. No. Dude, I've been in there and it's just like almost every stall is packed. You've already taken a piss and you're up there trying to wash your hands, not touch anything, and they just be some guy.
You ever seen the guy?
Right? And what's funny is nobody says anything because you expect to hear it, you expect to smell it when you're in there. It's like if that guy did that on the plane, you would either die laughing or fucking punch him in the face. But in the bathroom, it's just completely acceptable to just... It's just nobody gives a shit. And what's so funny is you're in there, and there's literally a complete stranger, like 6 feet away, just shitting. And what you're smelling is the air that's been up his ass. And you just don't even give a fuck. You're just like, I'm in a men's room. That's just what it is. And then you go out to fucking, you don't have a Chick-fil-A and you get a sandwich and you act like it never happened.
Oh my God, dude, I'm dying right now.
Yeah, it's fucking unreal.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Podcast got me in trouble with fiance's family. Hey there, Billary Burham Clinton. I fucked up, man. As you can probably guess from the subject line. Cue the old Jesus. As a little background, I'm getting married next month to my fiance, who is wonderful. Love of my life and all that. We were visiting her family last night and playing board games, which we often do. Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh. What happened? Were you drinking? Did you get competitive? Huh? Did you accuse her mom of cheating? He goes, I'll spare you the details, but we were playing a card game with a bunch of characters. Everyone gets the same people, but when you use them is really the key to the game. There was a particularly powerful card I had held on to until the very last stage of the game. The character's name was Granny Wada. Pronounced Gary Wada. I gave you the pronunciation and accent so you wouldn't fuck it up. Well, it is spelt W-A-T-A. Granny Wada.
It's the last round of the game, and everyone's going around revealing their card. I was last, and my plan had worked perfectly. As I went to reveal it, my inner Bill Burr took over, and I really got excited. I flipped it over. Oh, you did it, he goes. Oh, no. Oh, no, he goes. I said, it's Granny fucking Water! Dude, you dropped the F-bomb? Oh, my God. I wish I had podcast T-shirts. I'd send one to you. No, you didn't. He goes, silence followed as it echoed through the house. My fiance's family were stunned. They're not super uptight people, but people just don't throw fucks around during a board game, you know? From there, it only got worse. My fiance has listened to your podcast, so she knows I was imitating you. She tried to stammer out an explanation. Oh, no, she had to explain away your behavior? Oh, dude. He goes, but it didn't really do anything. I also tried to apologize sheepishly. Then on top of that, that move gave me enough points to win the game over everyone. So I had to awkwardly mark my score, which made me the winner. Wow, dude. Oh, and you're getting married next month, so the fucking taste of this is still going to be in their mouth. He goes, we left almost immediately after, and of course I got yelled at all the way home. I knew I deserved it, so I didn't even put up much of a fight. That's your first good move in this story. Oh, wow. He goes, my question is, do I try and go out of my way to remedy the situation, or do I just hope everyone forgets about it and moves on? We're getting married in 6 weeks, so it's not like I can avoid them for very long. I'm pissed because I fucking crushed the impression, too. Thanks, and go fuck yourself. Sorry for the Hillary Clinton reference in the opener. I think she's a cunt, too. I don't think she's a cunt. I just don't think she's an honest person. And I don't think just because of the fact that we've never had a woman president that that's reason enough to elect someone as dishonest and as phony as her. Anyways, dude, you know what? I would actually, without your wife, I would just drive over there and just say, listen, I got to apologize. I listened to this podcast. I'm a big fan of the guy. I was making a joke, and in the moment, I didn't realize that you guys didn't listen to the podcast. If you want, and just cue up a clip where you have it, which might be a bad thing to do, but like, just have me like saying something else. Dr. Covey's Easy Shave Butter. But then you might be fucked because I don't say fuck. Just tell him you're really embarrassed or whatever. I think if you went over there by yourself, I think, especially her dad, because I think that's the big one there. I think there's something extra when it's, you know, it's always extra. You know, when you're getting married, like, you know, if you're a guy, you know, the dad's going to be looking at you twice as hard. And the mom's going to be like, oh, he's nice, relax, you know. And then the other way around is if, you know, they have a son and he brings a woman around, like the mother's going to be fucking looking at her to see if she's a fucking, you know, an evil little whore. You know, the dad's going to be looking at you like, is this guy going to be overbearing and slap my fucking daughter around or whatever? You know what I mean? Is he a piece of shit, right? Oh, my God, dude. Wow. You said it's Granny fucking Water. Oh, God, dude, if you film that, oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Dude, I got my tip of the cap for you there, man, for doing that. Holy shit. I'm getting uncomfortable just thinking about that. Well, I'll apologize. Can I apologize to your fiance for being a bad fucking, influence? Hey, you know what? Play this to your future in-laws. Dear future in-laws. Hello, I'm Bill Burr. I'm the one who says, Granny effing Water. I say this type of stuff. I've been the bad influence. Don't be mad at him. I'm sure he's a wonderful human being. I'm sorry he messed up your little card game there. Yeah, he's going to make a great son-in-law. You know why? Because he uses Dr. Covey's Easy Shave Butter.
Don't play that to them. That's not going to get you into anything. I was going to say, he listens to morons. He must be a moron. Are they going to have half a moron kid?
Let's read some of the questions here for this week. Oh, we got an update. I love when there's an update. Remember last week, the granny fucking water? Remember that story? All right, here we got an update. Hey there, old Billy fucking water. I got an update for you on this one. The story has good news and bad news. All right, so last week, for those of you who didn't listen, I'll give you a little recap. There was some kid, he's engaged, he's getting married in 6 weeks, so he's over his fiance's house, his future in-laws' house. Her fucking parents. That's all I'm trying to say, right? So they're playing some card game, and evidently they're down to the final hand, and he has, the card's called Granny Water. I don't know what the game is or whatever. Some people sent me pictures of the card. The game does exist, but it's a really high point card or whatever. And he was laying down. I'm yawning. Sorry. He was laying down his card last. And basically when he laid it down, he was going to do the old fucking right there, Fred. I won the game. And he had the Granny Water card. And I guess in the end of the game, it's probably, you get it, you hold on to it, and you play it at a crucial point. So everybody's sitting there as everybody's laying the cards down, waiting to see who's going to fucking lay it down. So this kid fucking, it's finally his turn. He lays it down to be like, like hitting the last second three, I just won. And because he listens to the podcast, instead of saying I got the Granny Water card, he goes, look, it's all fucking Grant. No, he goes, it's Granny fucking Water. And just screamed it to his in-laws, okay, who never heard this guy curse before and do not listen to this podcast. So they just stared at him like, what was that? What is my daughter marrying? Like he just completely screwed the whole fucking thing up. So he was asking me for advice. Should he bring it up? Should he not bring it up? All right, now you guys are caught up. Here you go. He says, the story has good news and bad news. The good news is my fiance's parents were super cool about the whole thing. Super duper. I bit the bullet and waited until we went over for game night again last night. I apologized, of course, and they said they initially just thought, why am I yelling like this? Fuck. They initially thought it was really odd for me to yell like that without them knowing the context. But once it was explained, my fiance texted them about it. It was no big deal. It was a huge relief. We played the game again, and every time someone played that card, they did the whole Granny Water thing minus the fucking in the middle. Okay, cool. He goes, so my embarrassment will be immortalized. The bad news is that I mentioned that you read the letter on the podcast. Oh, no. You know what? You're one of those guys, dude. You just like stepping in shit. He goes, naturally, they wanted to listen to it. I thought it wasn't a big deal because they lived through the story and your commentary was hilarious. I warned them about the explicit nature of your podcast and that there were plenty of fucks throughout. The fact that you did the Granny Water thing before it was even brought up was perfect. Everyone thought the story was hilarious. That is until the P.S. If you recall, I may or may have not called Hillary Clinton a cunt. Oh, Jesus. That's right, you did. He goes, yeah, I know I'm a dumbass, Bill. My fiance just turned to me and said, did you write that? He said, my fiance turned to me and said, did you write that with that look on her face? I knew I was fucked. So, Freckles, I did the only thing I could. I said, oh, sorry about that. I didn't write it. Bill's email screener guy did. Andrew did. He picks the emails each week, then writes the little opening line, pun, and then sometimes throws in a PS to make them more entertaining. Well, now, why would you write this? Because if they listen to this, you're fucked. And you know what, dude? I have no sympathy for you. So here we go. He goes, they bought it, so he just listened to the rest, and we're laughing again by the end. So I threw Andrew under the bus on that one. I'm going to repeat my only good move from the last story and just shut the fuck up about it forever. In the end, all is well. Thanks for reading it out on the podcast. It seemed to help smooth it over. No worries. Just tell him not to listen to this one. He goes, by the way, I just bought tickets to your show, and I'm not going to say where the show is in case anybody's figuring out who the fuck this is. It's the week after my wedding, and my fiance/wife by that point is coming too. I'd love to meet you in person. Thanks, and go fuck yourself. All right, well, I'll be hanging out after in Iowa. Just scream out. Oh, I just said where it was. Oh, well, you're fucked. Granny Water. Scream it out, and I'll fucking say hello to you. All right, now everybody's going to do that there.